Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, February 5th, 2018. Before I begin with anything, I'm sorry I forgot to do last week's Steam code giveaway, so congratulations to Doombringer for your comment here about the Resident Evil Remake's camera and being open to different ways of doing it so long as it's done well. I completely agree, so have a code for another over-the-shoulder game, Tomb Raider. Be sure to check your YouTube messages. As always, links for all stories, including the timestamps for each, can be found through the description. We are starting with a 2-year-old game, and one that is sure to have my regular viewers starting up their fuck Konamis, because today, we are talking about Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Released on September 1st, 2015, it is infamously known as Hideo Kojima's last project at Konami, and the final chapter in the Metal Gear Solid series. But not the last Metal Gear game. A seemingly impossible objective was created by Konami to disarm all nuclear weapons that exist in the game, for every game. Thankfully, each platform was handled separately, meaning the entire world would have to work together in order to complete it. Over the weekend, the event was triggered on the PC version. Konami has confirmed this, but also says the nuke count was not at 0. As such, they are doing further investigating and apologize to anyone this has inconvenienced. My first impression of this was surprise. Konami still cares about Metal Gear Solid 5? But beyond that, I am not going to hound them more than I would any other developer for a single mistake or a one-time bug in their system. I still say fuck Konami, but for reasons that aren't this. On to release announcements, and here's one that I've been waiting for. The Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy will be making its way to PC and Nintendo Switch sometime later this year, with Activision saying more Crash games are coming too. And then DayZ is coming to Xbox One game preview, quote, at some point this year, and coming to PS4, eventually. Bohemia, I do not believe you. PUBG got an update today bringing the new anti-cheat and disables Steam Family Share and the use of add-ons like Reshade. Speaking of PUBG, BattlEye, one of the anti-cheats implemented by PUBG Corp, has recently banned 1 million players just last month alone, and just from PUBG. BattlEye is used in other games like Rainbow Six Siege, Ark Survival Evolved, and Conan Exiles. In a similar effort, EA announced today they are cracking down on cheaters playing Battlefield 1, while at the same time do not want to disturb the play of legitimate gamers. Moving on from there with some great news, the PC version of Final Fantasy XV releases next month on March 6th, and Microsoft has said cross-play between Xbox One and PC will be enabled from day one. If you're still playing Rock Band, then beware, because all songs uploaded through the Rock Band network are going to be delisted and no longer available for purchase, but those who already own them, of course, will still have access to them. Assassin's Creed Origins is in the news today because hackers have announced that they have cracked the game roughly 3 months after its release. The reason why it took so long is because Ubisoft used 3 layers of protection, the usual de nouveau and Uplay, but they also used VM Protect. In other news, Capcom has confirmed they have laid off somewhere around 50 people, accounting for about 30% of their working staff at their Vancouver location. I'm really not sure what to say, but I hope those who were let go are able to find work soon. And then finally, back to the good news, because Dr. Disrespect has made his return to Twitch today after a 2-month hiatus. You may remember that Dr. D hosted a short stream back in December where he admitted to being unfaithful to his wife and was going to be taking some time off to deal with family issues. That day has come, and it was nice to see the doctor playing PUBG again, and I even got to see him win a chicken dinner. That's not his only claim to fame today, because with his return came record numbers, with more than 1/3 people watching him when he first started. This caused his stream to go down, so Twitch needed to implement some back-end fixes, and after a short break, he was back up and streaming. Honestly, it's really nice to have that part of the internet back to normal. Congratulations, Doc, and I'll be sure to tune in when I can. Once again, it's time for tomorrow's game releases because fuck Konami! I thought we needed one more. For PC, Remnants of Nazi, The Cursed Tower, Echo, Dandara, Armored Squad, Dive, Starpath, Blick, Element Industry, and Fantastic Sea. For PlayStation 4, Shadow of the Colossus, Dragon Sinker, Dandara, Armored Warfare, Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition, Bleed 2, Marooners, Heroin Anthem 0, Episode 1, and Middle-earth Shadow of War, Blade of Galadriel DLC. For Xbox One, Marooners, Dandara, Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition, and Middle-earth Shadow of War, Blade of Galadriel DLC. For Nintendo Switch, Dandara, Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition, and Black Hole. For PlayStation Vita, Mercenary Kings Reloaded Edition, and Dragon Sinker. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I've Googled how to juggle 1,000,000 times. I've just never actually had the balls to try it. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's still family friendly. Click up here to watch the bonus episode for today's show. Click down here to watch Friday's episode, which was about Counter-Strike co-creator Jess Cliff being arrested and charged. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.